Boom. Today's episode is you would probably be better off being a degenerate. Or however you spell it. I think I've already done this video. I've done it last time. It won't be posted because I was thinking about the way I want to perceive myself online. You know, if I get a client and they search my name up, my YouTube's gonna come up. And I don't know if I want to be on there saying, this is what you're doing wrong, blah 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 blah, shouting at the camera, because I was getting irate, because I just see so many people making the same mistakes I was making 2-3 years ago. And that's not saying I'm 3 years ahead of you, that's just me saying I've probably tried more things than you from an early age, and for longer too. And I just don't want people to make the same mistakes I made. Whether that is psychological, because that's how humans evolved, or what, I don't know. One of the big mistakes I see people making that get into this, you know, hustle culture thing is not socialising. They've got bad people skills because they've been told, they've been lied to by people. I'm not going to name names, but these influencers saying you need to sit in your room all day 24/7 and just work. That's it. That's all you need to do. Just work, work, work. And now I've not made 10 grand a month yet, so I can't teach you how to make 10 grand a month. Maybe this is my fatal error and this is what I should be doing. But I think people forget about money. Is that money can only be taken. You can only take money from someone else. Yet you can't make money. The only way to make money is to take it from someone willingly. Sorry about my handwriting. I'm trying to go quick for you know. I'm trying to keep you engaged. Willingly, or you can rob someone, but you know, is that your plan? You're gonna rob someone? Oh, but Ben, you can. Go on, do it then. You're gonna rob someone? No, listen. You need people skills. Unless you're gonna be sat in your room doing that, working 24/7 and somehow making money, you know, trading, or I can't think of another way you do it off the top of my head, but trading is probably the only one where you don't need to speak to anyone, because in that transaction it's over the phone and there's no communication. Yes, someone's buying off you at a set price, but you don't need to speak to them. Or like, you know, drop shipping, one of them. But that's not the way I went into it, so I can only speak on what I know. I'm not going to tell you how to do something I don't know. What people skills involve is interest. You need to take an interest in people. When you get on a call with a potential customer, it'd be so irrational, and this is honestly how it sounds from an outsider's perspective, that is seeing people do this in real time. Oh yeah, I need to do the blah blah blah. Just speak about them, just for a little bit, just ask a question, and then you can revolve it back to yourself if you really want. If you think that would be beneficial to you, to keep on rolling it back to yourself every question and telling people they're wrong, then go for it. It's just, and the reason for the title of the video is that you would probably be better off actually doing the work you're meant to be doing in the day. So Mon to Fry work. You know, get on the game with your mates at night. Do it. But you know, Monday, Friday, 9 to 5. But I don't want a 9 to 5. You know, you've got to pick your poison. You're either going to work for someone else or work for yourself. You know, you've got to do the work regardless. So I'd rather work for myself on the 9 to 5 than for someone else. And then on the weekend, you know, or not weekend, Fry to Sat. Maybe go the pub. club with your friends, socialise, have a pint. You know, it's just so annoying because I'd done it for years. I'd done the no drinking, no fun. Not no fun, but just, it was the no drinking, no drugs, no nothing, just you know, purely transactional relationships. I'd done that. And I just think you're making a mistake, because these people are going to have years ahead of you when it comes to relationships, and I've always been good at speaking to people, so I didn't lose on anything. But you might be losing on things because an influencer told you, never go to the club, never do this, never do that. Come on, you can't, you can, it's okay. And then Sunday, you know, Sunday rest. That's it, you know, that should be a given, Sunday rest. You know, some people, oh, just work all through the week, It's not what I do. So, you know, if you want to make 1, 2, 3, 4 grand a month, I'm your guy. I can teach you how to do that online. You know, no physical work. If you want to make 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I can't do it yet. But when I do, I'll show you. And I think the way it gets portrayed to people when you do this, oh, only work, only blah blah blah. When you tell someone who's actually got a bit of relevance and a bit of money and knows what they're on about, yes, some of them are gonna go, oh wow, that's cool, you know, respect the hustle, whatever. But I think a lot of people under the smiley face, well done, are just thinking, you know, you're missing out. You really are missing out. And this isn't me saying if you don't like it, then don't do. If you don't like going to the club or going to the pub or whatever, don't do it. And this also isn't me saying do drugs all through the week. This is just me saying get out and, you know, socialise a bit. You've got the world to see. And God forbid you get to a point in your life where your life gets cut short and you're there. I just don't want you to be regretting, oh, you know, I never even tried. You know, I was too infatuated with, I got subscribed to a notion that was false, and it's false. I get the people that do, you know, the monk mode, 6 months on, 6 months off. But in the what are you going to do when it gets to the 6 months off and you've got no friends? You've got no friends with no social skills, and you're going to get to the 6 months and you're going to go to the pub or wherever on your own. And of course you're not going to have fun because you're on your own. You know, it just riles me up a bit. That's all. And I just don't want you to make the same mistake because I made it. And you know, I honestly truly care about you more than your friends do. And you don't even know who I am, and I don't know who you are. Unless you comment or subscribe, then you're just a number on a screen. You know, as long as I see the number, whether it's 1 or 30, whatever the number is, I'm going to go, I truly care about your success more than your own friends. And again, that might be an excuse. Oh, I don't want to go out with people who don't want me to win. How many people do you really want to win? Do you really, deep in your heart, want all of your friends to win? If your friend won the lottery tomorrow, would you really be happy? Or would you be a bit envious, a bit jealous? You know, I think it's a hot and cold scenario. I think that's another thing, another fad that's went round. Oh, I really, you know, I want this, I want you to do well. Do you? Because, you know, what do you do for them? Do you help them? Give them ideas? You know, I just think there's a better way to do it than you already are now. And that's to go out and socialise and not get caught up in the notion of just work. That might be my issue, that might be why I haven't scaled to 10 grand a month yet. Yeah, that's all.